All right, and we're back with another session of Monster Hunter Barovia. After a 1 week break, due to unforeseen circumstances, our team ventured into the home of a silver dragon named Argon Volsold, um, wherein lies a pretty much destroyed home. We found everything from a dragon breathing a pretty cold breath as they entered into the home. They fought off some revenants at a chapel. Found a graveyard with something crawling out of the graves. They found a elf in a wine room. Got some information from it, and blew themselves up on a fire apparition in the fireplace. I think that's all the major points from last time, unless I'm missing something.
Didn't we find some dude who was hanging out in like the wine
the
cellar?
elf.
Yeah, the elf Savid.
Yeah.
He's looking for a Vistani girl named Arabelle.
Yeah, we still have 4 floors to conquer in this place, and outside of that, yeah, I think we're on the march at this point. So, I think what we left off last time is that you guys had no more further questions, and that you were going to keep going through the home, correct, before you take a break, or did that change?
I think the plan was to finish the first floor and then take a long rest. Because we are wiped out, question mark?
Yeah, I've got 2 spell slots left.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I can't tell because after every short rest, I'm back to full.
Yeah, like I'm good.
I'm good too. Like, but
Warlocks are like that. So really, the limitation here is
Your healer.
is the healer and the number of rages. Because rages are also long rest.
Sal, I'm going to go out here and take a look at this other door
Alrighty.
that I am standing in front.
Okay. Did anyone else have anything they wish to Savid before you guys keep exploring?
I think we got all the information we needed out of him.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're standing in front of a door, just like the other ones on this floor. Looks a bit dusty and out of use, and a little bit of age to it, but outside of that, just looks like a normal door from the outside. Lyndon?
Yeah, I'm pushing stuff and it's not working. Hold on.
Oh. So D&D Beyond having some issues tonight.
Huh.
What's wrong?
Well, my app isn't doing what it's supposed to do. Like, there's no buttons on any of the numbers. It's all just numbers.
that's weird.
Odd.
Yeah,
Do
it
you
was
have-
very weird.
Do you have like an ad blocker or something, maybe?
It must be on just your app. Mine looks fine. It's acting fine.
Yeah.
Try reloading it, maybe? If you haven't already.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yeah,
I knew
no,
you were
I'm
gonna do
doing
that.
all the stuff real quick.
Oh, there we go. I guess I can use this one. Do, do, do,
Yeah, normally I never have to log out. So.
Could always have a bug every so often.
All right. Sorry about that. 16.
All right, yeah. As you expect, the door, you see a little bit of scratching on the outside, but outside of that, the door doesn't seem like it has any traps or locks on it.
What a boring place. Nobody's trying
You'd
to
prefer
lock any.
something a little bit more interesting?
I, it's just been such a long time since I've well, let's just say I think I'm more worried about doors that are unlocked than I am worried about doors that are locked. Seems to be a current theme going on in this land. Oh, anyways, go ahead and have some fun, Vika.
Right. Need to remember how I talk. Right. Is like this. Alright, I open door and peek inside.
All right.
Oh, this looks like it's been smashed up pretty good.
The kitchen has been plundered, its tables overturned. The floor is littered with rusted utensils and smashed crockery.
Robot Sal.
Oh no!
Get out of
Narrow,
it there.
narrow windows flanking a hearth look over a cemetery. An open iron pot hangs from a hook inside the blackened fireplace. It rattles on its hook and bobs up and down as though something is inside.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that last bit?
Oh, sure. An open iron pot hangs from a hook inside the blackened fireplace. It rattles on the hook, bobs up and down as though something is inside it.
Um, this feels like a really bad idea, but I'm going to go and look at the pot.
All right.
I'll be right behind her.
Yeah, as you get closer to the pot, you just kind of see it. You hear something bumping around inside of it.
Alright, I stand in front of Quinn to make sure that he is not in danger, and I will hold up shield and remove lid of pot.
And out comes a bat, and it quickly flaps and bumps into your shield, and then out the one of the broken windows.
Can I shoot it?
Yeah, go ahead.
That is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, you hit it.
All right, that is going to be 7 points of piercing damage and 6 points of fire damage.
Yeah, that thing kind of just combusts into flame, and the chunky bits that come down just burn as it hits the ground.
Okay, well, it wasn't a fucking vampire.
It's probably good checking, though. They always seem to be vampires, except the fun times if we hit them.
All right, just had to make sure.
Yeah, yeah, nothing but cooked bat chunks at this point.
All right, I'm not scared. You scared?
No.
Nope. Cool. Let's go.
Alright. I am concerned about the fact that you're bringing that up, though.
Is this a curtain up here?
Yeah, it's a tattered brown, a tattered brown drape cover haphazardly the circular room. A heavy curtain hangs torn about across the archway in the south. Strewn about the floor is the wreckage of half a dozen beds and other pieces of furniture.
Are there any brooms in this room?
Yes, but they're all broken.
That's good.
All right. Is there anything else in that other room? Any doors or anything?
Nope. In this, hold on.
There appears to be a door to the left.
Yep, this one here, but yeah, nothing else in here.
So, anything up there?
I'll check the bids.
All right, go ahead and roll me an investigation.
I'm just following behind them very
21.
very cautiously. I'm not going near anything this time.
Fair enough. Quinn, as you're searching through everything, you uh, unfortunately feel something mushy in your hands and just kind of a residue of just kind of the straw and the moisture kind of mixing together in some sort of sludge. But outside of that, no, nothing.
Okay.
What of this door over here?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it while I'm here.
Okay.
Yay, a wasted natural 20.
Oh,
28.
Yeah. Same as the other one. You see some
You
scratches.
found
and
all the
it's-
no fucking traps.
yeah, no traps. Just another slightly rusted and scratched up
At
door.
least I'm supremely confident in my abilities to find traps right now. I've been set up for the great fall.
is it locked?
Nope, not locked.
All right, I'm going to open the door and go in.
All right. All right. Well, really, you're not gonna give me any description outside of that. Okay. Yeah, just a stairway that leads down to the base of the floor. On the outside, you see a iron gate leading towards the that's shut, and it just leads to another entrance inside the area.
Is this door unlocked?
Yep.
It's going to be the only trap door in the place, but I'm going to open the door.
And Quinn and Lyndon are right behind you to laugh at you.
As a fireball explodes 10 feet behind me.
No, just same as the other doors in this area. Tattered velvet drapes cover the tall, slender windows that encircle this parlor. The furnishings are covered with dust and cobwebs and lie in disarray. A damaged brass chandelier hangs from the ceiling, which is covered with a faded mural that depicts metallic dragons and colorful birds flying beneath white clouds.
Oh, it's very pretty. Do any of our people with sharp eyes want to look around?
Sure. I will look around.
Alright, another investigation.
9.
Yeah, the time and neglect have really damaged these furnishings. You probably best use of what's ever in here is probably to light a fire.
All right.
I rolled a 15 to take a look around in here.
Lyndon, the only thing you notice is that when they were in pristine condition, some of the stuff could easily have gone for 10 to 50 gold pieces, depending on the particular piece of furniture. They were really ordained at one point.
Yeah, well, it appears to be that this is a very ramshackle castle, and it is not our fault that it's in terrible condition, so we should be proud of
Well,
ourselves.
Yeah, not just yet, but the day is still young.
Before we pat ourselves on back, we should wait until we leave to see if we have just lit the whole thing on fire again.
I'm
We
just saying,
already
if you
tried in the
set
other
it on
room.
fire, you're not really getting much out of it. Like you're just kind of like you're kicking a dead cat, basically, is all I'm trying to say.
In fairness, we already tried in the first room with the fireplace.
I'm gonna pop my head around the corner and just be like, "Fire!"
No, no fire, no fire.
All right. Well, we still haven't checked out that room on the north side, so let's check that out.
On the north side?
Yeah.
South, you mean?
Is this upside down?
No. It's
Oh,
south.
South.
Oh,
He
okay.
mentioned that something to the north earlier, so I don't know. Yep, the south side. Whatever, the other
All
side.
right. So to south side.
All right, to the south side. Okay. Ah,
Definitely not walking through the water.
all right. Checking out
But
the door.
checking the door.
All right.
Because I'm a paranoid D&D character. 25.
All right. As you're inspecting the door, you notice through the keyhole that it looks like there's something on the other side. It's not blocking it, but from your best knowledge, it looks like a hefty amount of webbing.
Oh, well, that's not really pleasant. Uh, yeah, I'll inform people psionically that they're, I'm looking through the keyhole and I'm seeing a bit of webbing of some sort.
Who's linked
Um,
today?
It's usually the defaults. The default's definitely Quinn and Vika, and
Parrot usually.
Parrot because
probably
he can't.
Parrot because there's no way for him to talk anymore. Other than that, which is,
All right. In that case, Parrot, be ready with fire. Yes.
Fire.
Not
uh,
yet, but
just
soon.
as I was saying, I wouldn't want to set anything on fire. We found something extremely flammable.
So not
Uh,
yet, but soon. Yes. Not yet.
Gonna look disappointed.
All right. Is door not going to like stab me or blow up in my face?
I feel supremely confident that that's not the issue here.
All right.
But I'm going to stand back behind over here just in case.
Is good idea. All right. This sealed out. I open door.
All right. Go ahead and make me a strength check.
Certainly. Strengths. Oh, come on!
Nice.
Noodle
What?
arms.
Oh God. You don't. You apparently can't just open doors at all.
You know what? Can I just, can I get angry at the door and just make myself grow larger? And then try again with my advantage?
Yeah, that's fine.
How long does that last?
1 minute. We've got 1 minute now. Alright. Let's
So-
try this again.
Let's get ready to start some shit.
I kick it in with the. Oh my god, another natural one! 21.
Good God. All right.
What is with my roll?
This is gonna be a bad night. I already feel it.
Oh god, don't say that.
I'm here for it.
Oh
All right. Yeah. As you push open the door, you feel
Eventually.
the you could just feel the webbing tear in front of you, and a musty scent fills your nostrils as you do. Rubble is strewn throughout much of this vast chamber, caused by the partial collapse of the rooms above it. The pink marble floor, fallen chandeliers lie amid the broken chairs and other furnishings. Thick webs stretch from wall to wall, moving among them. There are too many giant spiders to count.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Alright, yeah, parrot.
Fire?
Fire! Big fire!
It's your time to shine, brother.
And Vika steps aside from the door.
I have run into the kitchen. I'm not going anywhere near that.
I'm more scared of Parrot and his fires than I am of these spiders.
Okay.
I have learned. Doorway and Parrot and fire is bad.
Yes. You are learning. So giant spiders everywhere. Like, are we talking like actual giant spiders? Or are we just talking like big spider webs as
Oh
well?
no, they're
Like
yeah
enemies?
enemies.
Okay.
So yeah,
Hook my head in. I want to see, and as soon as I find like a big group of them, yeah, fireball. I've got permission.
he's got. It's like that scene from 300. Leonidas looks back, just gets that nod. He's like, all right.
Exactly.
Oh god. All right, give me one sec here, cause I need to throw 11 of those suckers in here.
Oh, fun.
Where's my library? Ah, there it is.
Not to be a poo-poo on the parade kind of guy, but would this be a bad time to tell you that I am now immune to the poison condition and poison damage?
Nah.
Teehee.
No, that's okay. I am resistant.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if someone like I mean, we have pretty much all the things covered at this point in some form or fashion. I mean, I think we even have a guy that's fire resistant. It's like probably psych resistant. Like I'm sure we have most resistance covered. Spider.
I think cold resistance is the only thing that we don't have covered.
Which we did have when we had Salith. Salith had cold resistance.
Fucking Antheus letting us down again.
You know what? I just need to. Switch to
Hello?
We need to drag him back kicking and screaming one day.
We've lost him to Final Fantasy, sadly.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Sigh. Maybe Hay will come back too. That would be nice.
Yeah, he's supposedly got that new job going.
Yeah, he said he might be like available again after January, I think it was.
Let me take a
So
look.
maybe for the new campaign.
How the hell do I? Oh, that's a swarm. I was like, I have 5 different. You know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna rename this as just giant spider. The token.
I was gonna say, do you need me to find you a picture? Because I can find you a picture.
No, I don't want you to.
Yes, no,
give.
please have her Google giant spider pictures. That'll be amazing.
It's okay. None of you will have to listen to me scream myself to sleep tonight. Just
Yeah,
me.
none of you.
Okay, in fairness, I kind of want to see your search history just for the weird shit that I know you Google because of stuff like this.
Oh, no, that is not the weird part. The weird part is the part that I'm probably on some sort of watch list because of all of the, like, how do you make bombs?
How do you make bombs? The trick is you have to Google how do you make bombs 5e.
Yes. Like, no. I've actively looked up how you make, like, a smoke grenade and a flashbang, because I was playing a gunslinger, and they're all, technologically. So, I know that my search history has got to raise some red flags for some alphabet agency somewhere.
Okay. There you go. That's 11 kind of strewn about in the room. Actually, I probably should move these 2 because that's an open area, so probably closer to this type of situation.
Okay.
Oh, they're real close.
I'm not. When I do this, I'm not actually moving the room. I don't have a way to really measure. Like, no, there's no way to really do it. For me to measure distance, so like, I guess basically optimally, I'm just going to kind of try and ballpark. Let's see.
You can use the tape measure tool if you don't want to, like, move your character portrait.
I don't know where the tape measure tool is.
On the top left of your screen, there you see, like, the buttons underneath, like, file and edit and stuff.
Oh, okay.
There is a button that looks like it's a blue circle with, like, a ruler on it. Or, like, it has, like,
Oh, I
lines.
see. So, okay, that makes more sense. That helps out a bunch, actually. All
Of
right.
course, motherfuckers aren't centrally located.
Right.
We just, like, move, like, giant spider, like, 10 and 5 to the rest of the cluster. Oh god, if I mouse over them, it gives a bigger picture. Oh, I hate it. It's a fucking swarm.
I
need
hate
to
that.
Google it.
I hate that so much.
I don't need to Google it in order to have nightmares tonight. Thank you.
I'm excited for the.
Okay, I'm gonna poke my head in, see roughly what's going on here. Like, just I don't want to be in here too
Oh,
much.
sure.
I'll switch back to this. So I don't really want to make it too obvious and announce everything, but I'm gonna hurl a fireball, kind of middle of the room ish, just ballpark in somewhere in this area, enough to basically explode all those.
I
Okay.
kind of imagine like Vika, like giant Vika, just picking Parrot up, like wrapping a hand around his entire body, and just like sticking him in there and aiming him.
Kind of like a dirty diaper baby, where you're just like trying to hand it off to the parent.
Yes,
God.
exactly.
So, in using the measuring tool, if you hit right here, it will hit all these guys.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys are perfectly fine as you're not rushing into the room or anything. They're just observing you at this point.
They're gonna get observed blowing the fuck up.
Very
Turns
much
out
so.
they're vocal and they were willing to help us too.
If they wanted to be helpful, then they shouldn't have been fucking spiders.
Oh God.
No offense, but I would have rather talked to flaming dragon spirit in fireplace, but not spiders. Fuck spiders. The one consistency among all my characters. Fuck spiders.
They say play what you know.
Oh God. Hold on one sec. I don't know if that will make a difference, but apparently they are actually large in terms of size. Ah! Oh God.
God, no, that's not helping.
I don't know if it does anything with the purpose of a fireball, so I'm just saying.
Oh, you fucking monster.
I don't think so, because I don't know if there's any good way for me to let me hit major one more time just to be sure. So if I were to aim 20 feet,
I really wish that we had like a measuring tool for like
Nope.
radiuses and stuff in this.
yeah, that's as close. No, I can't do it. It's still, I can basically aim it at fireball to hit the majority that I was trying to hit before. This one sticking out of the four closest to me is not close enough still.
Okay. Yeah,
So
that's fine. Like I said, I was like, I don't know if that helps get them into range, but at the same time, they are considered large creatures, so.
I mean, also in fairness, I'm literally poking my head in, seeing a group of them, and just being like, ah. So
That's fair. All right.
So yeah, aiming to hit all those. It's a Dex 16.
Dex 16. All right, let's see here. So how am I rolling for? 2, 4, 7?
That's what I
Yes,
count.
it was all the ones on the far left.
Ooh, good roll.
1. Okay, so 1 makes it. Number 2 fails. 3 fails. 4 fails. What was it? You said a 15?
16.
16.
Okay, so that one makes it. Alright, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Okay, only 2 make it. And so the rest are taking 37.
Yeah, 37, and anything from a point, we'll just say like right here. Basically anything from in a 20-foot radius here that is flammable, like highly flammable, will be ignited.
Oh God.
Eh.
Oh God. That's. Hold on. So let me do that first. So these guys have. So what did I roll? 1. Should just 2 of them make it then? So we'll say these. I'll say these poor Chads all die. Because 37 was quite a bit of damage.
And the other ones took half, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
So that's what?
18.
18. Okay. I'll have to remember that for those two. Okay, and then the rest of the webbing goes up, so these 4 descend. Sorry.
And as soon as I'm done popping the fireball, I am getting the fuck out
Vika
of
yanks
Dodge.
you out.
Yeah, I'm evacuating.
Evacuation come.
Vika in front of door, shield up.
Evacuation come.
All right, so we'll run the encounter, and then I'll just kill off 5 of those. All right, so go and roll me initiative.
Also, Deb, are you going to be closer, or are you still just chilling in the room back there?
I'll move closer.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
With a +6 initiative to my initiative rolls, why am I always so low?
That is weird.
I want to scroll closer. I want to zoom in on the screen so this way I can actually see what's going on. But the second I zoom in, they get bigger, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Where was this 19 before when I was trying to be strong? Fucking natural
You should
ones.
just, if you want to see what's going on, look at my screen.
No,
See,
I'm
I
good.
have the opposite because I'm kind of like, ooh, they look soft. I kind of just want to put my face in there.
Oh,
No.
God!
Fuck no. Fuck that. Fuck you. Fuck that thought.
Yeah, so much nope.
Oh god, this. I mean, to be fair, in the last campaign when I, captured Matilda's last character, she didn't really cry out and panic too much, so I'm not too surprised.
Yeah, it's so much
yeah.
style.
Alright, so A. Okay. So just for the purposes here, A survived. B, C.
Damn.
I don't see any B or C. I see Giant Spider A,
Yeah, I've
then
got to
Giant
rename
Spider
them.
A9.
Alright, so you know what? Let's just do this. So okay. So I'll say A and F are the survivors on this end.
Man, that fucking fireball.
Yeah, man, AoEs, and then we'll start with G. H. I. And then J. Okay, so and then we need to override these guys' HP by 1 hit dice to scale. Okay. Almost there. He will be dead, so we don't worry about them. Alright. Almost there. Yeah, he's dead, so these poor spiders came into their home and just blew them up.
Well, then they shouldn't have been spiders.
Okay, I think we have. Okay, yeah, we have killed off 4, so okay, we're good. So giant spider I.
It's going to go into the killing floor.
Actually, what we'll do first is. All right. Let's see here. So I is gonna try to shoot a web, misses. All right, so that's its turn, and then Spider A. What's its? Is that only? Oh yeah, it's 30. All right, and that's its turn. C is dead. Vika.
All right. Well, seeing as how I am facing a room full of scary fucking spiders, I'm going to activate my heal rune, give myself resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, and then I am charging into the room. Well, more like awkwardly squeezing through the door, and then running over here. All right. So in the middle of all these things, and I'm going to let's see. Fuck it, I'm going to stab Spider Eye because it tried to web me.
Spider Eye. Oh no.
Yes. This Sunsword. Is 18 to hit.
Yep.
Alright. Is 13 radiant damage.
Okay.
And second attack is 21 to hit. And is 15 radiant damage.
Oof.
How does it look?
It's pretty bloody right now. Moving, but still bloodied.
Alright. Then let me see. I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to action surge.
Oh.
And I'm going to attack again. Is 17 to hit.
Yep, that's good.
Is 11 damage.
Okay, that kills it.
Oh, X.
So Eye is dead.
Then I'm going to turn to H, I suppose.
Okay.
And I'm going to make my last attack. Is 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And is 17 damage.
7 to H. Okay. 17H.
And I suppose that is all I'm going to. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going all in. I'm going to apply my fire rune to the spider I just hit.
To H? Okay.
Is DC 14 strength saving throw.
It fails.
Then takes 2d6 fire damage. And is restrained for 1 minute. So takes 3 fire damage. Is restrained and takes more damage at start of each turn.
Okay.
State. Where's restrained? There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing the voice when I'm big, aren't I? But...
Yeah, that's.
Evil
How dare you?
like these.
Alright, let us kill all these spiders. I can't do it. Is hard. Alright, is end of turn.
Alright. Was a fine turn. Alright, Spider G. Okay. Spider G will go ahead and try to bite Vika, and because flank is in effect. Oh, well, there's a nat 20.
No.
Nope.
Is, I'm going to use my, runic shield. Is a reaction, when another creature hits this attack roll, I can force them to make another roll.
Oh, okay. Okay. That one fails.
Excellent.
You really are going all in, Jesus.
I was going to stone rune it instead at the end of its turn, but because it crit me, because like getting hit normally I'm fine, whatever, but I don't want to get crit.
I just have to say that when you talk, my overlay pops up with your little avatar thing, and when you said excellent, it just like made my heart so happy.
Alright, well, that's it for G. So then J will get advantage to attack the Vika. Oh, well, did several was it?
Alligator Loki making munching on hand sounds. I don't know.
Alright, 23 will hit. Unless we've got anything else fun or exciting?
Sadly not, because I can't use another reaction.
Okay. Alright, so 7 points of piercing damage, and then go ahead and make me a con save.
Halved.
Okay. And you said that you're just resistant, not immune, right? To poison?
Yes, I'm resistant to poison.
Okay. So yeah, just make a con saving throw then.
Con saving. Is it hang on one sec. It is resistance against being advantage on saving throws. Okay. Oh boy, it's a good thing I got that advantage. 22.
Okay. Alright, so you take half, which is halved. So 5.
So I'm taking 5 poison damage,
Well, so it's on a save you take half of that.
which is 5, and then I'm taking half of it again because I'm resistant to poison damage as well.
No, I'm sorry. So that was the full roll. Was the 5 was the full damage. So then half of that would be 2, and then so just 1.
Oh, okay.
Right, because it's the
All
full.
right.
So yeah, I rolled 2d8 for the full damage, which was
Oh,
5.
and got a 5. Okay,
And
gotcha.
then you take half of that damage on a success roll, and then you have resistance. So
Okay.
yeah.
So much resistance.
Okay, it's Matilda's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk into that room. Josh, leave me.
I'm working on it. Walk into the room.
Yep, keep
Where are
walking.
you going? Where are you going?
Like right there-ish.
Well, the one with the hands across it's dead, right?
No, it's restrained.
It's restrained, yeah.
So
So like right there, so I can
You
attack
get
it.
like advantage on it. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I never remember.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to rage
She rage.
and swing at it with my blood spear.
And you get advantage.
Yay.
Blood spear.
24.
Yep.
$12 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do that again.
Once more with feeling.
Oh, there we go. 29.
Yep.
Oh boy.
10 damage.
And dead.
And that's wait.
forget your shield health.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't remember what it is now.
It's on a kill you get so much, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Where did that go?
When you hit with a melee attack and reduce the target to 0 hit points, you gain 2d6 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
It's the second paragraph, like on the description.
Oh, yes, that's why. Okay. Then that's my turn.
More blood for the blood spear. Alright, it's Lucy's turn.
Alright, I'm going to poke my head in, yell, "You didn't kill them all!" And I will blast a I had my cantrips up, and then I took them away. I will blast a Sacred Flame at J, which is a Dex 15 saving throw.
It fails.
It takes 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Oh, all right. Parrot.
Alrighty.
I'm assuming you only poked your head in and then you're standing off to the side again, right?
Yes.
Sorry, I was debating on which spell, if I wanted to try and burn another spell or not. I think for the time being, wait, the door's open currently right now, right? So it's not like I
Yes.
have to like.
Yeah, it's open.
For the time being, I'm just gonna kind of stand here next to Quinn and actually, I might have to go off the side a little bit and lob a couple of Eldritch Blasts at Jay. 22 to hit for the first one.
Yep.
And I'll roll hit for the second one too, just to. And 10, I'm assuming that one misses.
Yeah, 10 misses.
Okay, first damage is going to be not a whole lot. 6 force and 2 fire.
Okay,
So I blew my load early. Sorry, guys.
Nope, you're good.
And
he's gonna at least
hey,
5 to
fuck
10
you.
minutes.
I'm
And
just frankly grateful that you didn't throw another fireball with us in the room.
I seriously debated it, but
I mean, I could absolutely survive it, but I wouldn't be happy about it.
there's a reason I didn't. I got you at the door a while back. I'm good.
The 2 people that you got with the door are the ones who would have been hit by your fireball.
Exactly. That's why you didn't get a fireball. Anyway, that's my turn. I don't have any bonus actions that I want to roll with, so.
All right. All right. So then we go to Quinn.
All right.
All right, Quinn, you can do it.
I hope so. All right, Spider J. I can hit without moving in, but so I will start there. I'm gonna pull out my handy bat killing crossbow. And here we go. First attack, 26.
Yep.
7. Well, I'm going to re-roll that with my piercer feat. It's much better. 12 points of piercing damage. And 5 points of fire damage.
I'm sorry, that was all towards
Jay.
That's
J.
J.
All right, so towards J.
Jay is taking a beating.
17 on J. Second attack. Ugh, that is a 14.
That'll hit.
All right. That is another. That is max damage. That is 18. I
And-
dealt 1 point less than max damage on my 2 attacks.
Yeah, it dead. Jay's dead.
All right. Well, then I am going to dramatically dive over Parrot, tuck and roll.
Make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, just for flavor.
Oh,
It's a
I
10.
was joking. Oh God, face plant on top of it. No.
No, I mean it's like, you were hoping for a little bit more flair, but with all the webbing, you're just like, you slide a little bit. You slide just
I'm
enough
okay, guys.
to get a 7 instead of a 10 from one of the judges.
All right, it's fine. I can live with it. And landing on my shoulder harder than I expected, I still use my bonus action to attack G.
No hero 3-point landing for you.
It's fine. That is a 30 to hit.
God, yeah.
10 points of piercing and 1 point of fire.
Oof. You're just a little shaken from you're a little like embarrassed, so you're not aiming as well.
God damn it.
Performance
And then
issues.
I try to
Worse.
kip up, but I do not. So I will remain prone.
Oh
You
God.
want to be prone? Okay.
I don't want to be, but I am electing to let the dice say that I am.
All right. That might be.
It's all good.
All that webbing on the ground, man. Just messing up just enough.
After we rest, I am.
Why does it say that I'm moving him? I was trying to make him prone, but it's like
What
bugging
are you
out.
doing?
I'm not doing anything. I'm not clicking on it.
What is goddamn going on? What is possessing this poor token?
Okay, I'm gonna exit and see if that fixes it. Did that fix it?
Kinda, sorta.
Stop.
You're holding him to move him 2.1 meters, but not releasing.
Okay, hold on. Let me just copy, and then we'll delete. Okay, all right.
Yay! And everyone
Okay.
rejoices because
That was weird.
Quinn is dead. I am
So
here and I am prone.
broke the game.
Yeah, thank you for breaking my Twitch my Java map. Oh God, what a night.
You're welcome.
All right, then after Quinn, it is Spider K. Oh, there's no Spider K. What the hell happened? Should just.
Everybody dead. We had F, A, and G. That spells gaff backwards.
So is there a Spider K?
No, there's not Spider K. So never mind. We'll go to Lyndon.
Oh,
I love how our two most like dexterous people won at the end, including I think doesn't Lyndon have advantage?
I just have a +4.
I thought we had someone with advantage on it.
I'll just pop in here and tentacles a couple things and leave.
Understandable.
All right, 20 hits the first one. It's the closest one to us.
All right,
I'll
G.
attack that one.
Okay.
Yuck. 20 psychic damage.
Okay.
To that one.
All right. Still kicking.
Is that one still up? Okay. I'll do my secondary attack with a 19 to hit. And another 6 points of damage.
And dead.
Oh,
That
That
was
is
G
a-
that's dead.
that is a very large spider.
Yeah, that's a big brain. Big brain to blow up.
Pop in, pop out.
Okay.
That is the way of Lyndon.
So that leaves what? Spider F is the only one that gets to attack.
Yeah, he's last spider standing. All right. Yeah, that blast is not gonna hit Vika. So okay, back to the top to Spider A. Gonna retreat and try blasting Vika with some web. And nothing. Okay, Vika.
All right. This is going to surprise everybody, but Vika charges forward and attack. Spider. A.
What?
I know, right? Is 17 to hit.
Yep.
13 plus 4, 17 radiant damage.
Okay.
And second attack is 12 to hit.
That will miss.
Aw. Alright. Um. Uh, Thinking. There is nothing I can do. I suppose that is it. Then.
Well, okay.
That is all I can do. I can bonus action second wind. Why not?
Second wind.
Is 14 hit points back.
Wow.
Which is more than I'm missing. Alright, end of turn.
Okay, Matilda.
I too, in a shocking twist, am gonna charge forward and swing at that one.
Oh no, the big melee fighters are charging into the fray. Who could have guessed such a turn of events?
That's okay. Wait till it gets to my turn. I'm really gonna fucking surprise you.
Yep.
18,
Yep, that will hurt.
11 damage,
11 to F. Okay.
and again. 23,
Mm-hmm.
15 damage,
Ouch. Okay.
and that's all.
Okay. Lucy.
I will poke my head in again. If these things talk, I'm going to be so mad. And another guiding bolt. Not guiding bolt, sacred flame. To Spider F.
Okay. Dex saving throw, right?
15.
It succeeds.
No damage.
Oh, okay.
Well, damn.
Anything else?
That will be my turn.
Barrett.
All right. I have a terrible idea, and I'm rolling with it.
He's going to fireball us. Just
How big
watch.
is the room?
No, not that kind of terrible idea. After seeing Quinn try to be all like flashy, I'm going to try to jump off the wall and land on his shoulders, like kind of not necessarily standing, but just kind of like holding onto his head.
I love where this is going.
Acrobatics, please.
Hell yes. Natural one.
You know
That
you-
is
you realize he's
amazing.
on the ground, right?
I'm here for it.
He's like laying sideways on the ground.
Like, I fell on my heavy crossbow, so like I'm like clutching my back.
That's great.
Yeah, your foot gets tangled up in the web and you just trip and kaplop on top of him. Oh, like a belly flop.
Yeah, as I do that, I'm going to I'm kind of going to rub my head a little bit, realizing that was
That's how
not a
Quinn
great idea.
died.
And I'm going to just like lay there, die, and start throwing Eldritch Blast
Oh shit.
at F. Do I get disadvantage while being on the ground?
Being prone, yes.
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 Let's roll with it. Screw it. Ah, and there was a nat 20 in there. 14.
Yeah, 14 will hit.
And second one. That's an 18 no matter what.
You're good.
So they both hit. So 12 points of force, 2 points of fire.
To F?
Yes.
Okay, F's dead.
And seeing him die, the other one's going down. And that's 11 points of force and 2 points of fire.
Okay.
and then I'm going to not get up. I'm going to just like go into where you cross your legs. I'm just going to sit on Quinn.
Cool.
Anything else?
That's it. That's my turn.
Quinn?
I am going to glance over at G, or A is the only one that's still alive, right?
Yep.
I am going to kind of shove Parrot off to the side, and then stand up to my feet, and then just staring at Parrot, not breaking eye contact, using my hand crossbow to make 3 attacks at the spider at disadvantage because I'm not looking. Attack 1. 13?
That'll miss.
Okay. Second attack. Natural 1.
Vika gets shot in the back. What the hell are you doing back there? Oh God, you're really shooting me in the back. You motherfucker!
16 points of damage.
Hang on, I need to have part of that. I take 11.
Yeah, 5 points of...
Oh, I'm dying.
What the fuck are you doing back there?
Alright, 20 will hit.
Yes.
For 13 points of damage.
You'll kill it. Tell me how this works out. I'm curious.
After one just glancing off to the side, just going out into the clattering in the broken rubble, the second one like is set on hitting the spider dead in the mandibles as it like is lunging towards Vika, but Vika dodges deftly out of the way and into the way of the crossbow bolt, hitting her in the back of the shoulder as she cries out in pain and glances
Really?
back
I
at me.
dodged deftly? I'm standing here.
And
Still.
She glances back at me and asks and yells at me and berates me. What the fuck are you doing? As the third crossbow bolt whizzes past her ear to the point where she hears it as the spider is bearing down on her, and it just goes right into its open mouth and through the back of its head, and then it collapses on the ground as the crossbow bolt pierces through its brain, and it dies.
All while staring me down.
Yes, all while just staring at Parrot.
Vika is awkwardly trying to reach the crossbow bolt that is stuck in her back and cannot reach it. Can someone get this thing out of me? It really hurts. Anybody.
I'm just gonna walk up and just like yank it out of her.
Actually,
No,
before that, while still
Too late,
staring.
already done.
Oh, no.
Look, I know the saying is to hit the bullseye, but do not hit the bullseye!
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and try to like put it over her mouth.
Excuse me? Vika
Actually, no.
just
I'll
up
give you.
and-
Make it like a finger motion and like put it over your lips,
As
like
I'm
the
like
pointing finger.
I'm frantically trying to stop the bleeding from the bolt in her back.
I think we're overdue for some rest.
I see the exhaustion is making us a bit loopy. And by us, I mostly mean you two.
He landed on... You know what?
You shot me in the back!
Alright, mistakes were made on all sides. No time to be pointing fingers at who jumped on who or who shot who in the back or, any of that.
I will scamper over to you and pat you on the back, preferably not where you
Ow!
were shot.
Vika, stop moving!
Tell them to stop hitting me in the back!
I can't. Vika.
Your back is ginormous and he hit you in one spot. There's no way me patting you in the back from the ground with you being giant is going to do that.
I sort of assume that I'm kneeling because someone is trying to bandage my back. You know, the bloody holes there. All right. I think we may need to take a rest.
How's the room looking, by the way?
Oh
On
God.
fire, I would
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah. The webbing that was completely encasing this room is practically on fire, from the ceiling down to the floor in some areas, and it's slowly catching up to. I mean,
He means literally. It is on fire in a practical manner.
yeah, everything's on fire on the ground. The wooden tables that were smashed in here. God. Let's see here. Uh, broken chairs, furniture, thick webs stretched from wall to wall. Yeah, all that is currently on fire coming down around you.
Quick
Okay.
glance around the room while I'm patching her back. Does any of it look important?
Same.
You guys can make me an investigation roll with disadvantage since you guys, trying to spy through things as they're catching on fire.
Natural 20 wasted again. So that's 6.
I got a 12.
Yeah, there's anything that was worth of value in here either got damaged way before you guys got here or currently burning. So nothing of value.
I'm fairly worried if we catch any more rooms on fire, the building's going to come down.
It's old and made of stone. I'm sure it'll.
Let's just get
Probably
out
be
of
fine.
this room and close the doors, yes?
Is this room as open to the open air as it looks?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's missing chunks of the
Oh.
wall.
Fantastic. So it's going to spread to the grass and stuff outside.
I don't know. It's cold outside.
And not sure that's how it works.
I'm just going to trot into the other room.
Yeah, we're gonna go hang out in the safe room, right where the fire is.
I assume the safe room was the room where we met the elf?
Yeah,
Seems like the safest.
David?
he was hanging out here for days, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, 4 days, I think.
If he's to be believed.
Is he still in here?
Yeah, he's just he knows that you guys come in and you kind of see him going over
I
his bow
definitely
and
said
stuff.
that before we got into the room.
Yeah, he's just in here tending to his gear, getting ready to make get out of here at day's light.
If you're leaving, I would avoid the southern room, yes?
He kind of goes, okay.
There were very large spiders, and then there were very large fires, and then there were crossbow bolts and backs.
There's a slight case of fire. It's probably fine.
He kind of
No,
just looks at
very
you with
large spiders.
he just kind of has wide eyes and just curtly nods.
Are you certain you're good to leave? You were very hurt, yes?
Yes, I'm quite fine now. Though you bandaged me up, you cured my wounds to the point where I'm standable. I'm pretty confident that I can make it back to the search that I was in.
All right.
Do I notice anything shiny on him?
No,
Okay.
no. In fact, you kind of see that he's pretty much bare bones, like just the bow, a hunting knife. That's not even anything. It looks more like just like a slab of iron that's been sharpened because it looks so out of. Doesn't look like it's had any type of work done on it in a while. It's just there just to do the basic job of cutting. But outside of that, yeah, he's got practically nothing on him.
Do you need some sort of weapon or something?
Yeah, he kind of just looks at it. It's like, well, well, I've got this knife, and granted, it doesn't look pretty, but cuts things, and getting this bow back together, and doesn't look like the string's broken or the wood is cracked, so should be fine.
We have extra set of leather armor and extra longsword if is help.
Let me take a look at that bow. You said that it looked like it might be cracked.
He says that it doesn't look like it's cracked, So
I've spent a lot of time working with making weapons and such like this. Uh, these crossbows are handmade by myself, so if you want me to, I can take a look at it, and make sure that it's as good as possible for you.
Vika leans down and says very softly, "He's still by him, but I had to check each one. Some of them zero, less than straight. He's still learning, but it's getting better."
he just kind of nods and uh, turns the bow over to you guys. Yeah, and if you want to make an investigation roll, you can kind of see what shape the bow's in.
12.
Yeah, no major cracks. A couple of scratches. The string looks like that it's kind of on its last leg, but it'll survive. Maybe a handful of fights left in it.
Is there anything that I can do to like shore it up, like help it out, and make sure that it's working for him?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to kind of give it a once over and make sure that the see what's the term I'm looking for? I don't think it's curing the string, right?
Can I assist him to give him advantage?
Oh, yeah, yeah, sure.
What am I rolling?
Um, Sleight of hand's fine.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
That's a 20.
Disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh,
with advantage,
yeah.
still a 20.
Okay.
Yeah, you notice that it has a large amount of dirt and stuff caught in the string, so you could apply some wax to it to kind of help with that and strengthen it up a little bit so that the dust doesn't get into it more.
Okay, I will do that.
Yeah. But aside of that, I mean, the wood itself that's used for the bow isn't cracked and looks like that's actually been well taken care of.
Did you want some leather armor or a longsword?
Yeah, he's not opposed to it. He's like, if they're in a good working condition, then yeah, sure.
We have four, so I give him one of each.
Well, yeah, yeah, he takes a sword and leather armor. Oh, and a viewer decided to cash in on a D100, and it was a 91. Okay. So for this situation, um, he he kind of just hands over. He's like, well, well, this doesn't really do me a whole lot of good because I'm not good with magic or anything. But he hands over a scroll to you guys. I'm not sure what it does, but you know, maybe this will help.
Oh, thank you very much. It is helpful. Alright, updated group loot. We are going to need to find someone who can identify eventually.
That seems like a good thing that we should try to have access to.
I feel like we picked up something a while back and we couldn't identify it. Like a cloak or something? Maybe I'm misremembering. I might be.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. Hmm. Yeah, we'll have to go back and check that out. All right. But yeah, for giving him, some extra stuff on there, yeah, he just hands over to a magic scroll to you guys.
Well, thank you kindly. Appreciate it. We're probably gonna be resting in here for a bit. You said that this place seemed safer than most, so
Like, yeah,
we're probably gonna hang out in here.
he's like, yeah, been able to stay in here without being disturbed for at least the last few days. So, all right. Anything else you guys wish to discuss before you guys get ready for your long rest?
I think that is it.
Just had a couple of conversations I wanted to have.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
I appreciate your help in looking at that fella's bow and all that. I know I've been like trying to maintain my weapons the best that I can and all that, but Vika, I know that you're good at like making things and things like that, and I don't know. I want it to be more helpful in that regard because I know that our weapons are the key to our victory here, and I don't know. I feel like there's more I can do that'd be helpful in that thing. So anything that you could help me out with further in that regard, I appreciate.
You have been doing very well. Is good. You're good with hands.
I mean, it's helpful, I suppose.
Is just practice. Is all it really is. But well, if there is something specific that you feel is problem, I can help. Yes.
I'm sure. I appreciate that.
Of course. Is there anything else?
No, just like I said, I just want to get better at that.
Is understandable. Is problematic financially in this place. Is best to know how to make yourself. And it's always good to know how to fix your own things in case something happens.
Yeah, in my previous days foraging and working on these tinkering things that I was doing in my past, as well as making these crossbows and all of that, I was able to seek my Leaky for guidance for that sort of thing, and I don't know. I always found that soothing and helpful. So I don't know. Seems like something that we might need in this land devoid of sun.
Makes sense. Is problematic not having access to any sort of resources.
Yeah. So I'll just kind of work on my mutagens and all of that while we're resting, but just kind of like ruminating on that conversation.
Anytime you need assistance, I am always here.
Much obliged.
All right. Anything else anyone else needs to do for you guys get started with your rest?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Go and set up your watches then.
I will take first watch.
I'll take first watch as well.
Then I will take second.
Sure, I'll rock second too.
Third, I guess.
Probably with Lyndon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. So during first watch, nothing of any consequence happens.
All right. Well, while I'm sitting there and working on my stuff, and I see, Lucy's there with me while everybody else is kind of resting or what have you. So you were always into this Dawnfather thing even before you came here?
Back home he's called Palor. Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't a follower of him back home, but I was at least aware of Palor and his whole thing. How is that? You and your whole gifts that you get from him, how do you feel about that whole thing?
He, I. That's a. That's an interesting question to ask. Are you talking about the religious aspect, or what I believe, or just in general the weirdness of it all?
I don't know. I think a little of all of that because I've always believed. I mean, the Dawnfather was not, the one who I would pray to, but um, you and your abilities, the things that you can do through your faith, just seeing that kind of invigorates me a little bit, and I'm happy to see that sort of thing. And I'm glad that you're able to do all the things that you do. You've been a great help ever since we've come across you. Um, and I don't know. I just wish that I could muster the willpower to be able to do that sort of thing.
I mean, I've always been good with my hands, fairly caring, I guess you could say. Um, and when I entered the church, I was still very young, and it's just a thing that kind of grew. I wanted to help with as much as my ability that I could. And the more things I found to help with, the more I could do. Granted, I don't like people, so
Yeah.
yeah, I found more peace being able to help those who were now helpless without absolutely any reason to do so, which is why the whole graveyard thing happened.
Yeah. I'll look around to see if everybody else is just kind of dozing or nodding off or doing their own shit, right?
Vika is splayed out and snoring loudly.
On the ground, starfish.
Pretty much.
Taking up
Bird
all
snoring,
of the
Chloe
room.
hanging out.
Using her heavy metal armor as a pillow somehow.
So, I've been very appreciative of everything that you've done for us since you've come in. I also noticed that you are a little reluctant to talk about how it is that you got here and into the state that you're in.
I told you everything that I remember. That it was very stormy. I remember a child running towards me, and I can't remember anything else. Something bad was happening, and then I woke up at that weird effigy thing.
Well, just know that
I don't know what happened. I don't know how I got this. And she gestures to the scars on her face.
you've proven yourself as an ally to us, and I don't know, you and the rest of this group, I kind of feel like we've grown to be family in this uncaring world where the basic thing has brought us together is the shared foe that we have. So if you feel like you want to reach out or open up to anybody, we're here for you. So
That is very much appreciated, and I'm glad that my being here gives you some level of comfort. She's got that look like you like just randomly started talking to the quiet kid at the back of the class.
that's how you don't get shot.
That's oh wow.
Yeah. Well, Quinn smiles and he says, well, just know that I've got your back, and if you've got mine, then I feel like my leaky Willin will be able to get through all of this and come out the other side.
You're fairly pragmatic. If I don't know what's happening to me. If I somehow become what we saw in that temple, fix it. End it. I'm not who I was when I left my home.
I will do what I can to fix, but I will not allow you to become something that will harm others. So,
Appreciate it. And as the awkward person she is, she's just gonna like turn herself more into the corner. Conversation's over for her.
okay. I go back to my alchemy. All right, I'm done monopolizing the time.
That's fine. It's all right. All right. Anything else from the first watch before we get to the second watch?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Second watch. That was Vika and who else?
Me.
Ah. Okay. All right. You two take the watch. Um, just double checking here. What is your guys' passive perception?
Mine is 13. Or sorry, 11.
15.
Okay. You're fine then. All right. So as soon as you guys, go do your changing of the guard, you about hour into it, you guys see from underneath the doorway, a small ream of frost kind of coming under. Doesn't actually spread anywhere, but it's noticeable enough to where the entrance that you guys are kind of watching here and here, there's a bit of frost coming out. You get a deep chill down your spines as you're kind of watching that frost just kind of sit there.
And we both notice this?
Yeah.
Vika sort of freezes and just stares at the door. Oh, pun unintended. And starts
LOL.
starts like rubbing the ring that is attached to her left hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd almost forgotten about the fact that Vika actually has like a backstory and shit.
I didn't.
They'll fuck.
I'm going to be very confused. Wait, are you like in a realization moment?
No, this is fear. Yes, she is. She is visibly frightened, which is unusual. She is not usually the frightening type. Well, she frightens other things.
I'm going to like poke you and then point at that.
She flinches as soon as she feels you touch her. And just holds up a finger in front of her lips. Well, muzzle. Shakes her head.
I'm going to point at the others and kind of look confused like, should I get them up?
I do not know. Is is bad. If if what I think it is bad.
I'm gonna be like as quiet as I can and be like, "What the fuck?"
The frost in the rooms. Savid is gone, right?
No, yeah, he took off.
He fucked off. Okay. Um, the frost as it creeps past the is bad. Vika listens hard at the door and sees if she can hear anything.
Yep. As you slowly approach the door, you hear scratching from the other side, just as if it was pretty much nails on the chalkboard type of screeching, but it's only audible to the person next to it, next to the door, and the door begins to frost over a little bit more.
Vika backpedals and kind of whimpers. Is it is come? It is come for me now. It let me go last time, and it is back. And she starts like yanking at the ring on her finger, and it doesn't come off.
Okay, I'm going to try to approach the door and see what's going on. Confused by her reaction.
Her hand clamps down your shoulder and holds you back. It is out there. You must be very, very. If it abides by the rules of hospitality. If you insult it, we will all die, just like the others, just like my village.
I'm confused as fuck.
Yep,
Like you're getting deer in the headlights from a bird here. So
yep. Vika's going to kind of scramble over and start like shaking Quinn awake, like desperately,
I'm gonna start getting everybody else up.
Well,
and puts her hand over his mouth to keep him quiet. Shh. The frigid death. It is here. It is waiting. I can hear it. I can see it. It is back.
all right. Quinn shakes off the sleep and is in full on like dad protect mode.
It has come for me.
All right, I am up and crossbow out, right in it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm getting everybody else up too and trying to keep them quiet.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on, so
By now, would we have gotten the equivalent of a short rest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So take our short rests. We may need those.
I have no hit dice. Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. You are able to wrestle everyone awake without stirring up much of a sound.
All right, I will down my two mutagens that I made at the beginning of the rest, and righted my crossbow, and I will go to the door.
Vika tries to reach out and stop Quinn. If you open it, it will come. You know what happened last time.
I put my hand up, and I listen at the door.
Oh, actually, as you're looking at the door, go ahead and just give me a general perception check.
That is a 16.
You notice that there's no frost at all on the doorknob, door itself. You know, the frame. However, there's a hefty amount of moisture just kind of trickling down from it, from where there was frost back onto the ground.
is this visibly obvious
Oh yeah,
on both doors?
yeah.
I'm going to make gestures back at the group, basically indicating that I'm going to take a quick look outside, and if people could keep an eye on Vika, make sure that she's okay. Specifically Matilda.
I'm going to hand you my ring and shoop into it to come with you.
All right.
I will nod my head at you to show you that I have her back.
All right. And I will. I see no frost. I hear nothing.
Nope, no scratching. The frost is melting off the door itself in a matter of seconds. It's as if someone just took a bottle, or sorry, not a bottle, but a bucket of water and just splashed it over the door. It's just kind of there is a visible amount of water just cascading off the door, coming down to the floor.
All right. I am going to open the door and dart my head out and see what I see.
Yeah, the main foyer where you guys came in from is completely covered in a thick layer of frost, but is quickly melting, as if starting from this end here, moving this way, you can start seeing that a trail of melted ice, and frost is just kind of going more and more and getting thicker as it goes out the door. But you can kind of tell that it's just starting to melt, as if whatever was causing it was leaving.
If I were a guessing man, would I be able to guess like how long ago it did this?
Within a matter of minutes.
Okay, I'm going to uh, run to the door and look outside, see what I see.
Okay. Alright, as you peer through the door, you notice that there is an extremely dense layer of fog out there, and you're not able to see more than a few feet ahead of you.
So all I see is just fog.
Yep.
I will look out there, and the ring has you in it.
Yeah, the ring, I'm with you, and you just have my ring. So, like, I'm in the ring essentially. I can hear everything that goes on. I can't see what goes on, but I'm with you basically at any point in time. You can talk to me if you want to.
I know you've got better eyes at night than I do. Can you take a look at this?
I will unshoop
Shoop.
and try to look out as well. Keep in mind that I don't know if that it makes any difference, but I can see through pretty much all darkness, magical and not, up to 120
Yeah.
feet.
Fog, though, is fog.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just don't know if that would affect anything or not. So
No, that fog is thick. You make out it's hard to make out anything past a few feet ahead of you. Whatever's doing this, be it magic or not, it is using natural elements to kind of obscure your vision.
I'm gonna look at you and just kind of like motion like I'm gonna throw a fireball that way, like you've seen me do before.
I'm going to shake my head. And then I'm going to motion to come back inside.
And I'll start scampering back to the room. After,
All right.
sorry, I'm gonna recollect the ring at some point in time too. So
Yeah, I'll give you the ring back. So, go back in. Putting the crossbow away. Well, something was definitely here, but it seems to have gone off into the fog, and I didn't want to pursue with everybody being as dinged up as we are.
Pika is still like just rubbing at the ring on her finger. It was here. It has come. It will take me.
No, not while I'm here. You didn't have us when the others were taken.
You were there. You saw what happened afterward. You saw the village. You saw how it was frozen. All of it.
I'm gonna puff up like the little badass that I think I am.
Yeah, we've got Parrot here now. Parrot will melt all the frost off of it.
I so want to laugh at the visual of that. Like I had a cockatiel when I was a kid, and oh my god, just that's all I can think of is that you look like a fluffed up cockatiel.
Less colorful, but yeah, that's the idea. That's
Yeah.
what I'm going for.
Um, but you were not there when I opened the door. When I faced that thing.
Seeing?
It was abomination. It was that sudden a creature of darkness and ice. It took everything from me. Almost everyone in my village, every member of my family. Only a handful of people survived that night. It was just like the stories my grandfather had told me. If not for those, I would be dead like the others.
Well, we won't let it take you.
And instead, I am left. And Ika pauses for a second. Her her rubbing of her hand and holds up the finger with the freezing cold ring on it. This is what it left me with.
We won't let it. That's now you've got us here. We won't let it do anything to you.
This was it for hospitality, son. But if it ever returns, do not speak. It cannot hear your name, it cannot hear your voice. If it does, then you will be taken.
We'll let Parrot do the talking.
That sounds like a plan.
We'll let Parrot do the talking.
Good. She shakes her head. Do not talk. You do not understand. Speak is to invite it.
That's what I mean. Parrot doesn't do so much with the talking.
There are three rules when it comes to the ancient horrors. The first rule is to never invite the deathless to your hearth after the sun has set. The second, to be a worthy host, for even abominations and other worldly entities can be bound by the rules of hospitality. And the third, should the wind whisper your name or those that you love, speak not a word, for to do so will be your doom. These are the rules that allowed me to live when all the others did not.
Understand. All right. Don't talk to the wind, guys.
I'm just gonna be around mimic, like walking in a circle with my hands on my hand claws on my hips. Just be like, we'll let Parrot do the talking. We'll let Parrot do the talking.
I'll
That's
give you
so
a silent.
cute.
I'll give you a silent thumbs up.
That is adorable. I want to praise it, but I can't.
All right.
Beep.
Anything else to discuss?
I think that's what I got. Um,
All right. So what are you guys are going back to those who are asleep going back to sleep or what's
yeah,
the
we gotta finish this rest.
Okay.
I gotta finish this rest.
Yeah, I'll go back to watch, but Vika is noticeably like disturbed.
I will come sit next to you the rest of the watch and just kind of rub your back.
I will be sitting next to you the rest of the watch as well.
Remember, she did just get stabbed. Don't rub too hard. Or shot.
I'll say I change the bandages while you try to lay back down.
I will like keep up in the back corner, Aragorn style, and just like keep an eye on things.
Okay. Yeah. Third watch, nothing happens. Quiet. You know, you guys are all able to complete your long rest, albeit someone
Yas.
someone did have to get a little bit of backstory traumatized. Sorry, traumatic backstory tossed in there at some point. But aside from that, yeah, all of you guys get your long rest.
Nope, is good. I had almost forgotten that I had a whole big backstory.
Oh yeah, I'm not letting that worrying go to waste. Hell no.
I should just like record it doing the Vika voice at some point. Make Luke do the Quinn one in the Quinn.
Oh, good.
Hey, you can at least record it, seeing as how I'm the one who had to write it. He gave me like all the bullet points. He's like, "Here, just do this."
All right. Yeah.
All right, yeah, you guys get your rest in. Anything that needs to get done at the start of the day, go ahead and get that accomplished. Unless there's anything else that you guys need to get done.
All right. I'm doing my mutagens again. I'm using celerity and mobility. Those are going to be my guys. So I am also increases my dex score, and I am also immune to being grappled and restrained,
Oh,
which is fun.
Extra fun for all the vampires.
Yay.
All right, so is next day.
yep, it's next day.
All right. So Vika
Foyer.
is in a noticeably less than cheerful mood, which is a bit out of character.
All right, so what is the plan then? You guys cleared out floor one and the outside annex.
Floor 2 we go.
Going up.
Yep, floor 2.
Pointing up.
All right, so from the foyer. All right, so that'll be moving to the map right above us. So, well, I guess not so much that. All right. All right. As you ascend the steps, two stone balconies flank the main foyer. Balls. Hold on. Let me. I don't. I
What about
actually.
balls?
Sorry.
Balls?
Balls, 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 balls.
Balls, 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 balls. Balls.
Balusters.
Baluster. Sorry. Thought that was what it was, but all right. Balusters carved to resemble knights in shining armor support their elegantly carved stone railings. Weapons and shields festoon the walls along each of these walkways, while alabaster busts of handsome men flank hallways that lead north and south away from the foyer. At the west end of each balcony is an archway that leads to a spiral staircase going up.
Start with the right and work our way around.
All right, sounds like a plan. Methodical.
You said start at the top? Bottom? Is that where we're going?
The right.
What is this hallway to the rat? Is that open?
Yeah, sorry. Let me go ahead and get these since you guys are up there. So,
Yeah, well, let's start there.
all right.
So do we want to start with this door to the left over here?
How about this hallway that I'm standing across from?
Oh, this one. Yeah, that's actually open too. There we go.
And that leads out to the open air as well.
Yep, that's just from it's the walls collapsed on that side of the manor. So,
I warn you all now, if there are more spiders, I will cry.
But you got all your spells back now.
Well,
I will
let's take
cry.
a look at this. Let's take a look at this door right here.
all right. All right, the door in front of you uh, looks a little bit more worn, worse for wear, and a little bit more worn down from the front of it. But go ahead and roll me a investigation roll on it.
Oh, a whopping 10.
Yeah, nothing out of the normal. I mean, you kind of look through the keyhole, but there's a large amount of dust in there, so you're not able to peer through it.
Well, it's just like every other bloody door in this place. It doesn't appear to be locked or anything, so easy enough. I don't see anything
Well, it's an
crazy in
old,
there.
black, dilapidated, rundown place, so.
Yes. Though apparently we're on the lookout for some abomination type thing.
Be wary of frost and whispering wind.
Also, flaming dragon ghost things.
Alright, so door is not trapped and is unlocked?
Yep, it's unlocked.
Seemed fine.
Alright.
But go ahead and Vika, since you're opening the door, give me a strength check.
Come on, natural one.
I know, right? Oh, 13.
It's a little bit tough, but you're able to kind of push through it, and as you do, you feel some tension behind this door as you did on the floor beneath you, and there's some webbing as you're pushing through that you spy as you're pushing the door open.
Heads up, there may be more spiders.
Hey, Lucy.
What?
There is more webbing in here. Vika draws her sword and shield and rushes through looking for spiders.
I'm doing the thing on my crossbow.
Alright, the south end of this room has collapsed, exposing the chamber to the elements. A few furnishing lights broken under the fallen debris from the level above. A thick layer of cobwebs and webbing cover the floor in this room.
This room is basically above where the spiders were before, are they not?
Yeah.
So it would stand to. Those rooms weren't closed off, so it stands to believe that there might have been spiders crawling up and all down the side of this place. But there's nothing. There's no visible spiders in here right now.
No, nothing visible, spider-wise at least.
So this room hasn't caught on fire from the previous day.
Nah, nah. The webbing that was attached, that would attach this floor, kind of cut itself off. So, but
Oh, okay. Anything worth looking around here?
Oh, I
Yeah.
terribly want to look in the flue.
Yeah, I mean, from what you guys can find of in here, at least it looks like there's just a lot of broken furniture and
Yeah.
rain. With the amount of rain and dust and wind that comes in here, anything Valley was destroyed, like you saw in other rooms.
Yeah. Fire can't go through doors. It's not a ghost.
Oh God. All right.
Sal, I do want to look in the fireplace or whatever
Okay.
this is, because I'm a moron.
Thorough. Thorough's the word.
19.
You notice that even the wood's rotted in there, so there's been no real use of the hearth in this room.
Okay. Uh, does it look scalable? Like, can you go inside and climb up it?
Yeah, someone of your stature could easily move between the first and second floor through here.
Ah, somewhat of my stature. I appreciate that. Does it go up further from here?
Actually, that's a good question. Let me check the map for the upper floors real quick.
You know there's stairs out here, right?
Yeah, it looks like
This
that you
is
could climb up from there.
okay. Just, just making mental notes. Of course, there's stairs out here. They want us to use the stairs.
We'll show them and climb up the flue.
Who
They'll never
exactly
know.
is they?
Them.
All right, let's take a look over here. It looks like it's probably an open door here, but yeah, more of the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, it's pretty much the identical of the room that you just came in from.
Okay. Well, it looks like we did a decent amount of damage before taking care of those spiders.
It does seem that we have cleared up some things. Lucy, you may want to not get too far ahead. That is what happened last time, yes?
Sorry, I just got really curious.
All right, let's see here. As Lucy, Vika, and Linda move into that part, a red velvet curtain torn to shreds hangs in front of an alcove in the southeast corner of this hall. It ripples ever so gently.
Oh, fantastic! All right, sealed out,
there's clearly a broom behind
I
that
was gonna say
curtain.
it's a broom.
sealed out. And Lyndon, if you want to do the honors, there is probably another cleaning supply for you to have fun with.
I'm gonna stealthily open the curtain.
Okay. So as you open the curtain, you see a black cloth covers something atop of a white marble pedestal.
All right,
Okay, so I don't need it. So being stealthy about it doesn't mean anything.
all right.
Okay.
You grab
I
close. Yes. Hmm?
first off, I psionically tell you guys what I'm seeing because I'm being very stealthy about what I'm doing here.
The same
Stealthy.
three.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a statue in here with a cloth on top of it or something. I'm I'm very reluctant to even touch this.
I
At least if it's like some type of monster that has some sightseeing, you know, basilisk, gorgon type quality, it would be foolish to consider doing this. Does someone have mage hand that they might be able to blind grab something here?
I do. I do.
whose voice was that?
That apparently was our friend.
Right, but I
Do.
mean, who was he mimicking? I do not recall that anywhere.
I have no idea what goes on in this man's head. Um, anyways, yes, if you would like to attempt to mage hand off there, and I'm not really sure. I just don't want to be next to it when it happens. So
All right,
I
so
Okay.
also don't really think I want to look at it directly either. There's probably got to be a better way for us to examine it. But,
What, do you want to, like, look at it in the reflection of my shield or something?
That's fine theory. Is your shield made of
I can look
beautiful
at it
mirror?
if you'd
I can
like.
touch it.
My glaive is made of silver, would that work? Is big blade?
That's what it's come to. I'm the only person that's trying to be everly cautious. That's what we're turning into. Very well. If you want to
We
go
are
touch the
working
thing,
with
go
this.
touch the thing.
Look, this is your job. You discover traps, and then we do the bashing. If you think it's dangerous, then we skip. But it's bad to leave potentially
We're not.
dangerous
We're
monsters
definitely not
behind
going to
us.
skip anything. I'm just saying. Anyways, yes. Can
Do I
we
notice
Parrot?
like
Can we use your
everybody?
mage hand?
Do I notice like everybody out of the way enough? Like if I were to do something, I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
I
would be
ducked
good.
around the corner for sure.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and maintain line of sight as best I can, but like be as far away as I can, and mage hand activate.
Okay. So question. So point of order here. So who's actively looking at the cloth being taken off?
Me.
I
I'm
will.
definitely not.
I
Deb,
mean,
you
I
said you
have to
will as
see what
well.
I'm doing, so I guess me.
Me.
Vika kind of pulls Lucy back and puts her like behind her.
Okay. So again, who's actually looking at this at the cloth being pulled off? I heard a no from Lyndon.
I'm not.
Okay.
Vika's
I'm kind of
around the
behind
corner
Matilda over here.
is trying to see if possible to look via like the blade of one of her weapons or something,
Okay.
like in a reflection.
So right now I'm only hearing for certain Matilda, Parrot, and Vika kind of through a reflection off of polished metal.
Yes.
I am
Yeah.
as well.
Okay. So you four. Okay.
I will peek around Vika.
Vika just sighs at you.
Okay. So Parrot's 1, Tilda 2, 3 is Lucy, and 4 is Vika. Okay. Oh, well, this will be fun. All right. So the four of you who are looking at this cloth being picked up, the four of you gaze upon it and see the severed head of Matilda standing on top of it.
Of Matilda.
Of Matilda. Yeah.
All right.
Wait, so I picked up this
Cloth.
hurt
Yeah.
cloth, and Matilda's head is just chilling there.
Yeah. Her decapitated head is now sitting on top of it for the four of you to look at.
Vika's head whips around and just stares at where Tilda was standing.
Same.
Damn, like Matilda's still standing there.
Yeah, Matilda's still standing there.
That's unsettling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there anything else that I notice, or is it just the head?
Yeah. It says here that beneath the black cloth is the severed head of a randomly determined character looking at it. And a split second later, you guys look back, and the head is that of now of a handsome middle-aged human with neatly trimmed mustache and beard.
That totally fits Matilda's description.
What was going on? Why was everybody looking at me?
Please tell me you heard that in the
Matilda,
background.
is there something you need to tell us?
Not that I know of.
I'm just gonna keep like glancing back and forth, really confused between Matilda and the head. Is the head now anything that I'm aware of?
Yeah, like I said, this. So, for the first few seconds of staring at it, it was definitely Matilda's severed head standing upon it. And then as you guys broke gaze to look at her and you look back here, this image was replaced with that of a bust of a human.
No, that's what I'm saying. Do I
A
recognize
bust or
the-
a severed head?
Sorry, a bust.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
You
First
made
is
it
Is there
sound like we
anything-
were looking at a head.
Is there anything like written on like the base of it?
No.
Vika reaches in with like her glaive and just kind of tries to knock the bust off the platform.
Did anyone else see that? Why was Matilda's head sitting there?
I didn't see it, and I don't know anything about it. It's incredible.
I'm just still looking dumbfounded back and forth.
Well, of course you are.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
thoroughly disturbed by this whole situation.
So can I like knock the bust off of the platform?
Yeah.
Yeah. I poke in like with my glaive and just try to like knock it off.
Yeah. You hear just a, thump, and it's parts of it just shatter as it hits the ground.
Alright, well that was creepy and very unpleasant.
Okay, with
Um
Mage Hand still active, I want to just like feel around the platform with it, kind of just like push and touch and see if there's anything. Since I have it out,
As far as you can tell, it's just a regular marble platform.
What's going on with the chambers to the left of us here, Seth?
Let me pull this up, and that is. Oh, okay. All right. So those doors actually have a little bit more of an elegant etching on there. It matches a little bit more from the floor beneath you, leading into the chapel.
alright. I guess let us look at the room across from creepy bust statue.
So this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still checking doors, I suppose.
Yeah.
Considering the creepy statue, yes, I think it's best to check doors.
All right. So let me get rid of this real quick.
Well, I'll just have to take your word for it. 19.
Okay. That door, it just seems like there's a little bit of rot on the bottom of it, but nothing out of the ordinary.
What do you mean by rot? Just like
Yeah, like the wood's
the
rotting.
wood?
Yeah, the wood's rotting underneath
Kind of
it.
like the rest of the place in some cases.
Yeah.
So does
Uh,
that mean?
I,
Mhm.
I feel all right about the door. I just, there might be like some kind of muckety muck on the ground, right? Perhaps.
All right. Try to open the door.
So I
Okay.
will back, continuing to not look at the statue.
The statue is busted.
Doesn't mean I want to look at it still.
All right. So this room contains an iron tub and the wood paneling on the walls that rises to a height of 3 feet. Above the paneling, the walls are painted with a continuous faded mural of a mountainscape.
Oh, it's very pretty.
Yeah, anyone would like to, you can roll a history check.
I would love to. 20.
He wins.
I don't know shit.
Oh man.
You
Yikes.
don't.
Herod has just forgotten that there is a past.
Yikes. Okay. Anyone else rolling, or just those four? Okay. Vika and Quinn, you guys, from what this room kind of depicts, it, I, oddly enough, it actually is a pretty accurate depiction of the Molinik Mountains here in Barovia from what you guys have seen of the landscape as you're traveling through the area.
Anything notable about them? Anything marked or
No,
depicted that is unusual? Okay.
no, it's just really well done with a high level of accuracy. It's as if someone, painted an exact replica of the landscape outside the home.
This is amazing quality with the. This looks exactly like the landscape outside, but the mountains and the sky and the clouds and the way that it captures all of it. It's actually some skill to put in there. And look at this tree. They put this tree here, and because every mountain needs a little friend.
A happy little friend. All right.
I'm looking at the floor to see if there's any You said there was rot. I'm kind of like looking at the floor closer.
Yeah, you can tell that the rainwater's kind of seeping through the ceiling and kind of eroding the quality of the floor pretty badly. Looks like
Okay.
some of the boards are warped quite a bit.
So there's nothing like gushing out from that little bathtub looking thing.
No, not from the bathtub.
Okay. Because what you shouldn't do is look in a bathtub. That's there can't be anything bad in there.
Right. So next door.
All right, as
So
you
we look at
approach.
that here, but we don't look in the bathtub. Okay.
All right, this door. This door from the outside looks in really rough condition. It looks like that the floorboards underneath it are warping, and the door itself is in a pretty bad condition, as if it could fall apart at any point.
This door is definitely not locked.
All right. Vika goes to open door.
Okay. All right. Rainwater seeps through the cracks in the ceiling and flows into a pool on the sagging wooden floor. The pool fills about half the room with bare stone shelves that line the walls.
Oh, so
Huh.
this is So there was a pool of water down below. Is this leaking into that room?
Yep.
We didn't notice that before. We did. I might have missed that because I wasn't there for that part of the session.
Yeah, I think you might have missed that bit because you were gone.
Okay. So this is just water that's seeping down below.
Yep.
Is it coming from above, or is there like a
Yeah.
source in the room?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
coming from above. It looks like it's the water from the previous rain is just dripping through from the floors above it.
This does not speak well for the current state of the roof.
For those of you looking in, roll me a perception check.
They hit off that.
If not good.
I hit investigation instead of perception, so it's 7.
At least somebody rolled well.
All right. Let's see. All right. Matilda and Lyndon. In the dark corner of the room, you make out some sort of shiny metallic object in this side.
Hmm. I see something shiny. I'll let Matilda get it.
Yeah, I'll walk in and get it.
This never ends. Great.
Now let's go back down to the first floor and gather Matilda.
Matilda, I need you to make me an athletics check.
Okay.
Or pieces of Matilda.
13.
Yeah, sadly the floor gives way and you fall through.
Oh,
So that is 20 feet, so 2d6 of falling damage. Correct? From
damn it.
math is right.
Nos.
Well, it's your lucky day. You only take 3 points of damage.
Oh. Yeah, the one good roll I have.
That's why you let him roll it.
Where's the shine? Is the shining thing
Oh,
still
yeah.
in there?
It falls through on the floor with Matilda.
Oh.
How much damage was that, Sal?
Just 3.
I will
Oh.
go retrieve
I,
Matilda.
I lean over the hole and I go, it fell with you. It's right down there. Good on you.
I sort of feel as though you should have been the one to go do that. You're much lighter and perhaps would not have caused collapse, yes?
Just to be perfectly clear, Matilda loves shiny things. If there's one thing that I know.
I mean, sort, but still.
I'm not wrong. I just want to be perfectly clear. I'm not wrong about that. It's not right, but it means I'm not wrong. Well, what is it?
Uh, as Matilda hits the floor, you hear a clang. You find a silver bracer with some etchings of a dragon on it.
Oh, is neat. Can go and pile of things that we don't know what to do. Do this.
Uh,
Like the spell scroll and the pile of deeds and land papers that we have just stacked up in my pack. That we have liberated from certain houses. Some of
does it
which
appear?
may not still be standing.
Does it appear that there's another evil-looking curtain over here?
Yeah, there's one there as well. Let's see, that is. It's just another red velvet curtain that hangs in tatters in front of a alcove.
Hmm. Well, is your mage hand still out, or
It can be.
well, if you want to have another look behind the curtain?
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
I
I
mean,
imagine, I imagine Matilda, and I imagine you're able to gather her and get her back up here real quick. It's not like
Yeah.
we're not too far away.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. It only takes them a couple minutes to gather her bearings and come back, get back up here.
and I'll mage hand that down.
Okay. Yeah. It's a just an empty corner, kind of identical to the last one with the marble podium, but there's none of that. It's just a completely empty corner.
Oh, look, we're seeing spooky heads in this one too.
The second it
Certainly not.
opens, I'm just going to scream.
I
Oh.
do not think loud noise is good. We do not know what is else in here with us.
Sorry,
All right.
I thought I saw Quinn's face.
Aha, that's my face now. All right.
Excellent. Um, do we want to go to the north or do we want to go to the place above the chapel?
Let's take a look in the chapel because the chapel had stairs up here. If the other thing was going to jump out and attack us, it would have jumped out and attacked us when we were fighting 5 undead things.
That is fair point. All right. So check door.
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Yeah. Nothing. Like I said, the only thing that's kind of different is that the doors have a little bit of a more exquisite wood carving with some gold leaf inlays on there.
All right.
Ooh,
So if door is safe,
fancy door.
door is safe. Vika opens door.
Okay.
What do we see?
The wooden balcony overhangs the mansion's chapel. An exquisitely carved wooden throne sits at the west end between two doors and narrow archways that lead to spiral staircases going up and down. Hanging from the high ceiling is an iron chandelier with candle holders shaped like tiny silver dragons.
Oh, it's very
Definitely.
creepy.
Definitely leading into this whole dragon motif.
Yes. All right. So there is nothing else here.
Nope.
Does that chandelier look expensive? Other than it being huge.
Not really. It's made out of iron, and I mean the candle holders are shaped like tiny silver dragons, but at the same time, just to get the silver dragons out of there would be quite a bit of work.
Hmm. Well, there's a throne. Is that what I've heard?
Yeah, yeah, it's a wooden carved throne.
Now it's time for my worst impulses.
Is very nice chair. Would you like us to drag it to closet for you?
Lyndon, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Of
Oh
course you do.
boy.
Victim of your own hubris.
Roll like a 1. 9.
9. Oof.
Yeah, fortunately for poor Lyndon, that padded, that padded chair with the proper headrest gets him in such a comfortable position that he falls asleep.
Lyndon. Lyndon. Vika comes around, looks around, like, and peers over, like, the side of the chair. Just sees him asleep.
Yep.
Guys, Lyndon fell asleep.
That's the perfect.
It's probably for the best.
Alright, and, Quinn, I guess doors are on you now, and Vika just reaches out and grabs, Lyndon and just, like, carries him under her arm like a sack of potatoes.
Okay, the moment that you touch Lyndon, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. I need my indomitable. Fuck! 9.
Yeah, you kind of just easily slump down as you feel the padded armrest. You're just like, oh, this is a nice place to lay down.
So Vika just crumples as soon as she tries to reach out for Lyndon.
Yep.
Fantastic.
I don't know what to do with this.
It's such a
Don't look at me.
comfortable. It's such a comfortable chair that it puts other people to sleep. Incredible.
We're just gonna be a daisy chain of unconscious people as we try to drag each other away from the chair.
I ain't touching that shit.
I don't want to go in there.
I have done it. I have turned a chair into the worst obstacle for the team.
It's almost as bad as a door.
What is with you guys with just normal household items? First a door, a broom, now a chair.
I blame Lyndon because it's always fucking Lyndon.
Question. When she touches that, is that considered like an attack roll against her? Not like a direct attack, but
Like if you were
No,
trying
there's
to...
no attack roll.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I could react with my with the necklace she's wearing. That's what I was asking.
Like, are you trying to like mage hand to try to like slap?
No,
No.
I have his
Oh.
genie trinket on. The one
That
that
allows
knocks
it to
things
push
away.
it away. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, it wasn't an attack. It was just a spell.
It was a good try though.
Yeah, it has to be an attacker. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Never mind then. No, I know Magen can't do it. They're both too heavy.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Forgot that.
There's a weight limit on that.
Yeah. I was like, can't be that
I don't know.
much.
Vika might weigh less than 10 pounds.
I could probably pick up Lyndon. Really? Nothing? Okay.
No.
Oh, I have a dispel magic.
Okay.
I will peek in the room. Are they both asleep? How
Yep,
did
they're
they
both
fall
asleep.
asleep so fast?
I don't know. It's like their superpower.
Does the chair look like it's off?
No, it does. It looks like just a regular wooden chair that's just well meticulously made. You see some inlays on it, some velvet padding on the arms and on the back. It's really well. It has a really high level of craftsmanship.
Can I tell if they're under some sort of spell or anything? It's
Yeah.
not like he could have fallen asleep like that.
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check.
Can I?
Yeah.
They definitely just fell asleep. And in all honesty, they look really comfy. I might join them.
Yeah.
Sure. Go and try and pull Vika off. See how that goes.
Quinn, you know that they're under some sort of magically induced slumber.
Yeah, there. It's this shit wouldn't happen normally, especially the way Vika's out.
I will go ahead and
Wait,
Point
before you
it.
do that, I'm just gonna let me do a thing. I'm gonna take one of my crossbow bolts out of my bolt case, and I'm just gonna
don't shoot her.
No, I'm not gonna shoot her. I'm just gonna like stab it in her butt.
Do I have a reaction?
No, you're asleep.
I don't know. Maybe pain wakes me up.
Well, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, if you're gonna actually try to, I mean, even if it's not lethal damage, you can still hit her. So yeah, if that's what actually that you want to do is to actually jab her with an arrow, you're more than welcome to.
Yep.
Do I take damage from this?
I mean, it depends on how hard he's actually trying to save. Like if he's just trying to like prick you, then
Oh, I'm trying to deal 1 point of damage. That's what I'm trying to do.
then
Okay.
yeah, there you go.
I assume it crits because I'm unconscious. So is that 2?
Yeah,
2? Okay. Do
Yeah.
I wake up?
oh yeah, you feel that jolt and you're wide awake.
Ah! God damn it, Quinn!
Well, I know it works on you, so. How about Lyndon? Can I shoot Lyndon?
Yes! Shoot Lyndon, please. God damn it, him and his bloody chairs. He could just stomps off rubbing her ass.
I'm gonna take my silver short sword that I have, and I'm going to hit him with the flat of the blade. Just like in the back of the head. Side of the head.
Oh, you slap him, but you stab me.
Yeah, that gets up Lyndon.
Save your powerful magic for when we need it. The old magic works for me on this.
Because just stomping off.
Oh.
Alright. Well, let's go
my
check
head,
this
my head kind of hurts. What just happened?
You're being all careful on all these doors, making sure there's no traps or anything on any of them, and what do? You fall for the trap on the first chair you come across.
Well, there just hasn't been too many chairs here, to be fair.
You didn't think that's suspicious at all?
I mean, why would you trap a chair? Let's be perfectly honest. A chair. Well, I mean, really, what was the trap? That I fall asleep?
Most
I mean-
likely forever.
Yeah, if I wasn't here to get you out of it.
Well, it's not a bad way to go.
He could just angrily yells from the hallway. Next time I'm leaving you to die in this chair.
Alright. Is there anything in that hallway
All right, so
that walk
who's
past?
who's the last one to walk past this curtain up here? Who'd be the last one?
Probably me.
Okay.
Yeah, probably Lucy.
All right, Lucy. As you move past the curtain, you hear it sliding close behind you.
Oh good, that's not creepy at all.
I'll turn to look at it. Is it moving?
No, it's closed. Although you had opened, someone on your team had opened it, it now lies closed.
No, that stays open, and I'll rush it open real quick.
Okay, yeah, it opens back up with ease.
That's no. Just no. No. House is haunted.
I
Walk
sort of-
away slowly.
We
Yeah.
sort of figured that out yesterday when you went wandering into the cathedral.
I'm watching it the entire time I'm backing up
Yeah, as soon as
towards the group.
yeah, it stays open as long as you keep your eye on it. The moment you turn, though, it closes.
I don't like that corner.
Then why don't you just have Parrot light it on fire? Just like with everything else.
Parrot?
Fire?
Oh, God. You're really doing it. That was a joke.
I don't like that corner. It insulted my mother.
So I rolled a 24 to look at this next door.
Okay, As you check out the door, you can tell that between the small gaps in the frame that there's another layer of cobweb of just webbing on the other side.
Can you say that again? So I look through the keyhole. I'm able to see there's more webbing in there.
Yeah, through the keyhole or through the small gaps in the frame, you're able to see that there's more webbing on the other side.
More webbing, it appears.
Oh, good. More spiders. All right. Sealed up and out. Sorted out. Now let's do this. Door open.
Okay. All right. Let me just verify. Yep. Okay. Um, the contents of this room are draped in webbing. Between curtain and windows stands a black marble hearth with a sculpted mantelpiece, above which hangs a framed portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man with a wry smile and a thick mane of thistledown hair. Opposite the fireplace is a large bed with a rotting mattress and wooden posts carved to resemble dragons. Across from the double doors stands a tall wardrobe. The doors hanging open, revealing a dark and empty cavity. The only other piece of furniture is an overstuffed leather chair that faces the hearth.
Do not sit in the chair.
I haven't even seen it yet.
All right. I go and look at the fireplace. Look for any place that spiders may hide.
I mean, you see the remains of some dead spiders, but they're of the normal house variety, not the.
Ah, okay. Anything in the fireplace?
Nah, just some old, dried, decayed wood. Not even good to start a fire with.
Huh. Is good portrait of someone.
Oh, let's have a look in this cabinet, I suppose. As I walk by the chair, doing everything I can
Duke
not to
just
fit into it.
glares at you the whole time.
Yeah.
That looks like a good one too. 21 for the cabinet
Yeah,
or
just
whatever it is.
yeah, it's just a huge cabinet that's empty. There's a good layer of dust that's kind of just accumulated on it over the years.
No fancy clothes or anything, huh?
No.
Hmm. Oh, boring. There's nothing in here. Uh, except for this bed. Bah. Well, I'll let you do the honors of looking at that chair over there while I look at this. I'll check out the bed here.
Dika just stares at Lyndon, glances at the chair, and then just leaves.
Nah, the bed's got a straw mattress that is definitely has a bad smell of mildew and decay on it.
As I look back and I look at the chair, I stare at it forlornly. Looks like a good one. Well, a bunch of nonsense in there. Nothing going on. It would seem. Head down here, take a look down the hall.
Yeah. Uh, this T-shaped hallways has branches to the west, east, and south. Three arched windows on the north wall look out over the foggy grounds.
What's in this room to the right of me here, Sal?
All
I
right.
guess I can.
All right. So yeah, that door is opened. So as you peer in, let's double check. 26. All right. There are two beds with torn canopies stand against the opposite walls with a tattered rug lying on the floor between them. Set into the far wall is a fireplace black with soot. A soft hiss issues from the hearth.
Hmm. Is that There's something in the hearth. Is there is that familiar with what you were dealing with the last time?
Are you talking about the fire dragon?
Yeah, I missed that whole event. I was not in the room for the time, but
Vika will approach the hearth.
Alright. A small hissing dragon made of ash and smoke erupts from the fireplace, filling the room with soot as it beats its wings.
Oh, not quite the same. Little dragon, do not want to hurt you. Please stop. It's very itchy.
Yeah, it just kind of hisses at you and then takes off. And it says here that it flies out of the room at a speed of 30 and up the spiral staircase Q30.
Which spiral staircase?
That's what I'm trying to locate right now. Oh, is that already on the next map? Uh, Nani? Spiral staircase Q17. Ah, okay. So it beats its wings, flies out, and then heads down in this direction.
Which direction? I'm sorry.
So its flight pattern goes from here down to here, and then across
Okay.
that way.
Oh, they really need to clean their fireplaces.
Who's the they?
so we just let this happen. Like we're not trying to intercept it.
No, I was
I
actually
mean-
going to
no,
ask.
not again.
I was going to ask, as it went by, how big is this dragon?
Oh, it was small.
Estimate on weight?
Uh, yeah, doesn't actually say.
I'm going to try and snatch it out of the air with a mage hand. Not attack it. I just want to grab it and.
Sure.
What is there something you'd like me to roll for it?
I'm just double checking here just to see if it's even worth it, just to be on the safe side. Oh yeah, it doesn't really say anything. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and just so you say you're gonna try and grab it with Mage Hand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as you use your Mage Hand, it their Mage Hand just kind of flows through it.
What?
Mhm.
Alrighty then. I guess that didn't work.
Oh, at least it didn't explode again. Ugh. Alright. Is there anything else in the room?
No, that's pretty much it. That's the only thing noted here.
Alright. Is down hallways then?
When I
Okay.
peek into the room, so well, I still have mage hand. How can I just like roll the rug over and see if there's anything underneath?
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, in comparison to the rest of the floorboards, this actually looks a lot cleaner. Like you can actually see the wood in its non-dust layered color and craftsmanship.
Oh, okay. I'll leave it rolled, like flopped over somewhere sideways in the room.
Okay.
That's it. I'm done.
What the hell? Oh.
Right.
Okay.
So 3 windows and then a door to the left, door to the right.
Yep.
All right. And if I'm not mistaken, in the other room or down below, these were just empty chambers that were kind of crap.
Yeah.
But the tower to the right is
Yes,
where we saw
those.
the face.
I just don't know if it's this floor or the next floor up. But
Okay.
there's only one way to find out.
All right. Let me double check here, but
I'm assuming at this point you two have caught up with us, being Lucy and Matilda.
Yeah, I'm following through. Everybody, sorry.
Yep.
All right.
I'm just trying to keep track. That's all.
Just another investigation roll of a 21 here for looking at this door.
Give me one sec here. I'm reading something real quick.
Oh, bingo. Man, chair of sleep. God, that's a great idea. Could just take it and then like
Oh,
wherever I go.
okay. The opening on the... Okay. And we'll probably end it there once we do this part because it's going to provoke a combat. All right. So who's in the
What?
who's in the hallway right now? This part of the hallway. Let me give you a sec. This part.
Vika and Lyndon, I guess, would have been in the lead because Lyndon's been doing doors and Vika's been opening them.
I'm gonna go with the side hallway. Quinn and Lucy.
I'm kind of sticking close to the front, so
Yeah, I'm not getting too far from the.
Okay. So as soon as Lyndon steps on that area, a floor-to-ceiling wall of stone magically appears across this opening of the south wall, and at the same time, from both areas Q27 and 28 emerge phantom warriors.
So you're saying Lucy and Quinn are cut off?
Yup.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So there's a wall that cuts off Lucy and Quinn, and from this door and this door will emerge some phantom warriors for next time.
Can we get the blocks deleted or no? Well, I guess the doors are closed still, or
Yeah, I'll go ahead and remove these. There's really not a point since those doors just kind of burst open.
So they come from the rooms or just come
Yeah.
from the hallway?
They come from the rooms. So at the same time, Phantom Warriors in the rooms to the east and west uh, rush through the doors and attack.
Hmm.
So I'll have to.
Because I stepped on the floor or because
Yeah.
I looked at the door?
You stepped on the floor.
Oh. Boo.
Yeah, I think this is actually the first instance where we actually had a floor trap. I think we had a pitfall. Yeah, we had we had two pitfalls. Yeah, but yeah, that essentially, yeah, it creates, yeah, so it's a
Okay.
trapped floor. So yeah, that's where we'll pick up next time since it's pretty much on the hour at this point. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. We cut the party off uh, by a trap door or a trap floor, and we'll see how things go with the encounter next time when we come
including
back.
our healer.
That's amazing.
I mean, I've got things that I can do if you're in range, just without being able to see you. Not much.
Well,
yeah, we'll deal.
yep. Thanks to VKid for the high dice roll for cashing in on some channel points. He gave the party a scroll that, once revealed, will be beneficial. And then thanks to Celeste Overdrive for the subscription, and thanks to Bad Watch Gaming for rating. Aside from that, we'll be back next week, and we'll see how this turns out. Catch you later.